Today I am going to discuss about some theorem of direction cosine. Theorem 1. Let P, X, Y, Z be a point in space such that R vector equal to OP vector has direction cosines L, M, N. Then number 1 L R vector comma M R vector comma N R vector are projection of R vector on OX, Y and OZ. Number 2 X equal to LR vector, Y equal to MR vector and Z equals to NR vector. Proof. If the position vector R of a point P, X, Y, Z is given by R vector equal to X I cap. I cap is the unit vector along OX, unit vector along YZ, unit vector along OZ is A. Suppose OP makes angle alpha beta gamma with OX, Y, OZ. Then L equal to cos alpha, M equal to cos beta and N equal to cos gamma. Then projection of R vector on X axis is R vector dot I cap implies projection of R vector on X axis equal to, by the definition of dot product, this is dot product of vector I and unit vector I. Therefore, by the definition of dot product, R vector modulus of R vector modulus of I cap cos alpha. Therefore, projection of R vector on X axis equal to, we know that L equal to cos alpha and modulus of a unit vector is 1, always 1. Therefore, modulus of unit vector 1 and cos alpha equal to, we know, L. Therefore, projection of R vector on X axis is L modulus of R vector. Similarly, projection of R vector on Y axis is MR vector and projection of R vector on Z axis is NR vector, modulus of R vector. projection of r vector on x axis is r vector dot I cap x I cap plus y z cap plus z k cap dot I cap. Now x I cap dot I cap plus y z cap dot I cap plus z k cap dot I cap. The angle between the angle of x axis with itself is 0. Therefore, I dot I equals to x I cap mod I cap cos 0. Y z cap dot I cap. The angle between OX and OY is pi by 2. Therefore, modulus of z cap modulus of I cap into cos pi by 2 plus z k cap I cap cos pi by 2. Angle between OX and OZ. Therefore, these two terms will be 0 and this term will be 1. That is, modulus of I cap is 1. Cos 0 is 1, therefore equal to x. Projection of r vector on x axis is x. Therefore, projection of r vector on OX, OY, OZ is L r vector M r vector N r vector modulus r vector y equal to Theorem number 3. R vector equal to modulus of R vector L I cap plus M j cap plus N k cap and R cap equal to L I cap plus M j cap plus N k cap. Proof. Putting x equal to L r cap, y equal to M r cap, r vector, modulus r vector, z equal to N r vector. In r equal to x I cap plus y j cap plus x z k cap. R vector equal to modulus of R vector L I cap plus M z cap plus N j cap plus N k cap. putting x equal to L r vector and y equal to m r vector and z equal to n r vector. We get this. Now r vector by modulus of r vector equal to L I cap plus L j cap plus L k cap. Now we know that r vector by modulus of r vector equal to r cap. Therefore, r cap equal to Li cap mj cap plus mk cap. If we divide a vector with its modulus, then that will become a unit vector. Now, theorem number 4. L square plus m square plus n square equals to 1. OP vector equal to R vector. Therefore, x square plus y square plus z square equals to modulus of R vector. Therefore, x square plus y square plus z square equal to R vector square. Now x equal to LR vector. We have proved in previous theorem. X equal to LR vector plus m square r square vector plus n square equal to modulus of r. Now if we take common r vector, r square plus m square plus n square equals to modulus r square. Now we cancel this term, then we get l square plus m square plus n square equals to 1. As the coordinate of OP is x, y, z, therefore the magnitude will be x square plus y square plus z square root over. Let's consider an example. A vector OP is inclined to OX at 45-degree angle and OY at 60-degree angle. Find the angle at which OP inclined OZ. Solution. Suppose OP is inclined at angle gamma to OZ. Let element be the direction cosines of OP, be the direction cosines of OP. Then L equal to cos 45 degree, M equal to cos 60 degree, N equal to cos gamma. Therefore, L equal to 1 by root 2, M equal to half, Now, according to theorem, L square plus M square plus N square equals to 1. Therefore, L square equals to 1 by 2, M square equal to 1 by 4 plus N square equal to 1. Therefore, M square equal to 1 by 2 plus minus. Therefore, cos gamma equals to plus minus half. Therefore, gamma equals to 120 or 60 degree. Therefore, OP is inclined at angle 60 or 120 degree to OZ. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.